Hello, welcome to our sixth lesson of our Google application series. This lesson, we will be learning about Google Translate. Who are we? We are part of a youth organization called Teens Teach Technology. We are high school students from all over the United States, but primarily based in Long Island, New York. We aim to teach the older population the basics of technology, including social media, daily applications, and entertainment. Today, we will be learning how to use Google Translate. Today, our presenters are, hi, my name is Asmita Mittal. I'm the founder and president of Teens Teach Technology. I'm a junior in Long Island, New York, and I like listening to music in my free time.
Hi, I'm Nicole. I'm the vice president of Teens Teach Tech. I'm a sophomore from New York, and I like to bake in my free time.
So we're going to go over what we are doing today. So first, we will be doing some basic translating. So you will learn how to select and change the language. Then we will learn other ways to translate. So you will learn different ways to translate whatever language you would like to learn. The third thing we will be doing is learning other features. So you will learn how to learn ways to interact with your translations. And fourth, you will have a Q&A session in which we'll answer any questions you have. Okay, so what is Google Translate? Google Translate is a multilingual translation service developed by Google to translate text and website from one language to another. So first, we're going to learn how to download the app. So the first step is to locate the App Store on your device and click on it. So it's like a little blue icon with an A, and it looks like a easel. And the second step is to click on the magnifying glass icon and then type Google Translate in the search bar, which you can see at the top of the screen. The third step is to click Get next to the application and type in your Apple ID and password if you were prompted to do so. Once it is finished downloading, close the App Store and click the Google Translate app icon on your home screen.
So now we will be learning some basic translating. You will learn how to select and change a language in Google Translate. Understanding the interface. So when you open the app, this screen is what you will see, and there are many options that you can click. So the home screen, located on the bottom left-hand side of your screen, is where you will be translating your phrases. On the top, this is the language you are typing into the translator, so you can change it to whichever language that you're starting with. And then here is the language that you are translating to. And under here where it says enter text, this is where you input the text you want to translate. And the translated text will display in a blue box over here. How to type text into the translation box. To type text into the translator, simply click on where it says enter text and type in the word or sentence that you would like to translate using the on-screen keyboard that pops up. Then, once you have a translation, tap the blue arrow button to see a more detailed view of the translation, which is located right here. How to paste text into the translation box. You can also paste text into the translation box. To copy a text, double tap next to the word or sentence you would like to copy. Then a bunch of options will show up above the text and you would click select, which is the first option. Then you can drag the dots on either side of the word to select more if you would like. Then once again on the top, a bar should show up, but this time you would click copy. And in Google Translate, double tap on the text entry section and you should see an option to paste. Click it and the text you copied should have pasted into the translator. Viewing the translation. Once you click the blue arrow, you should see a screen looking something like this. It will provide you with the direct translation of the word as well as alternate translation sorted by the part of the speech. It will also provide you with various definitions of the word once you scroll down.
Selecting the language. First, to change the input or output languages, click on either both of them. So in this case, it's English and Spanish. The second step is to select your desired language from the list. So again, in this case, we chose Spanish. An example, so if I choose to translate Spanish to English, I just type in Spanish and it would translate to English. Swapping languages. So tapping this arrow in the application switches the two languages around. So in this case, it's English to Spanish, so then it would be Spanish to English. So now, instead of translating what you type from English to Spanish, it translates what you type from Spanish to English. So like I said, it just swaps it around. Using detect language. If you are unsure what the language or the text you want to translate is, selecting detect language and Google Translate will automatically figure out what language it is in. You can type or paste any text and Google Translate will translate it into the desired language. So in this case, we used English and Hindi. So you can see how it said, we are Teens Teach Tech, and it says it in Hindi above. We just learned about basic text translation. Does anyone have any questions what we learned so far? So now we're going to learn other ways to translate.
So there's a feature where you can translate using your phone camera. This feature allows you to translate words within a picture or that your phone camera sees. So first, you would click on the camera icon, which is located in the middle bar on the left. Then you would press continue on the bottom right corner, and then press OK to allow Google Translate to use your camera to translate. Translating with your phone camera instant. So the instant feature allows you to make real-time continuous translations by pointing your phone at an object or surface you want to translate. So first, you would make sure you click instant, which is on the bottom left-hand corner. Then you would select the language the text is currently in, which you would place on the left, and the language you want to translate to, which is placed on the right. Then you would aim your text at an object with text. You would hold your device still and wait for the translation to occur. You can also click the lightning bolt icon on the top right corner to turn your flash on if the text is hard to see. And finally, your translation will appear directly over the original words. You can click pause translation, which is located on the bottom middle of your screen, to freeze the camera so you can examine the translation, and hit continue translation when you are ready to translate something new. So as an example, we use an Elmer's glue bottle to translate the text from English to Spanish. Translating with your phone camera, scan. The scan feature allows you to take a picture of your surroundings and translate detected words within the picture. So again, you would change the language by clicking here on the top. And the first thing you would do is click on scan in the middle of the toolbar. Then you would align your camera with an object and then click this circle to take a picture of the screen. And the text in the picture will automatically be highlighted. You can also use your finger to draw or highlight the phrases you want to translate. Then phrases you select will be highlighted in blue, and the translation will show up at the top of the screen. To clear the selected phrases, click Clear on the left, and to select all the phrases on the screen, click Select All. To view the translation, click the blue arrow button, which will bring you to the translation page for more details. Translating with your phone camera roll, import. The import feature is almost identical to the scan feature, except this one allows you to upload pre-existing photos from your camera roll to be translated. So first, you would click on the import at the bottom right-hand side of your screen. Your camera roll will be displayed on the screen, and you would click on an image you'd like to translate. Using your finger, color over which words on the screen you'd like to translate. and the corresponding translation will be displayed at the top of your screen. And once again, you can click the blue arrow to show more of the translation. Translating uses the conversation feature. If you are ever having a conversation with another person who does not speak the same language, this feature will allow both parties to understand each other while speaking. So first, you would return back to the home screen by clicking the home icon on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Then you click Conversation on the middle tab, and then you would hit OK to allow Google Translate to use your microphone to translate.
Translating using the conversation feature. So first, click on the mic icon to begin recording. The icon will turn from white to blue to indicate that it is working. The second step, if you are speaking, then what you say will appear in this box in the language you are speaking in. In the box below that, your words will be translated into the other person's language for them to understand. After you are done speaking, the application will also play what you just said out loud in the other person's language so they can also hear it. To respond, the other person will click the mic button on the left and speak. Their words will be translated for you to understand in the Step 2 box. The two languages being used are displayed here. To change either language, click on one and select the correct language from the drop-down menu that appears. This is the conversation example. So the first step is the first person, so the blue microphone, clicks the mic button and speaks. What they say is displayed here. And then the second step is the corresponding translation for the second person, so the purple microphone, is displayed in the box below and is also played out loud. So this is from Spanish to English. And the fourth step, the corresponding translation for the first person, so the blue microphone, is displayed in the box below and is also played out loud. And then the fifth step is the second person, so the purple microphone, then clicks on the mic to respond. What they say will be displayed here. Translating using the Transcribe feature. So here's a note. Transcribe is similar to conversation, but this is one way and only translates in text and does not speak. So the first step is to click Transcribe. So it's the most right-hand icon in the bar that you see. Then the second step, it's going to prompt you to this page, so you just press Got It after reading it. And the third step, once you are in, click the input language and the language you want to transcribe it into. So here we did Spanish to English, and the fourth step, it will transcribe to the desired language. We just learned how to translate using the camera, transcribe, and conversation features. Does anyone have any questions so far? Now we're going to learn about other features. Here are some things you can do with your translations.
Starting a translation. First, input whatever text or words you desire by whatever method you choose. Next, start the translation by tapping the blank star, then it will become yellow. Then you could click here under the saved, which is a star icon on the bottom middle of your screen. And this is where your saved translations will show up. Playing back your translations. First, type what you want to translate in this box. You will then see your translation here in the blue box. To play back your translation, tap on the speaker icon on the left top-hand corner of the translation box. When the translation is being played, the speaker icon will turn into a box. Copying and sharing your translations. First, type what you want to translate into the white box. Then you will see your translation in the blue box, and you would click the share icon, which looks like a box with an arrow coming up on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Then you can click one of these options to share your translation. So you can share it with using AirDrop, messages, mail, and there are many more options. And you can click this to copy your translation. Handwriting words or characters. First, click on the pen icon, and then handwrite the word or character, etc., that you want to translate, and then the translated word should pop up. We just learned how to start and share your translations. Do you have any questions so far? So now this is where we would have our general Q&A session. Today we learned all about Google Translate. If you have any questions about what we covered today or any general questions about technology, feel free to email us at our email, which will be displayed on the next slide.
Thank you so much for listening to this recording. We really hope that you love the lesson as much as we enjoy teaching you. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to contact us at technology.by.teens@gmail.com. This is our Instagram and Twitter handle, and our website is teensteachtechnology.org, in which you can also contact us through. Thank you so much for watching.